Hi, this is Dan with QT Equipment, and today we're going to take a look at a very special project. The team did a fantastic job planning this out. It is for Kiewit. If you're anywhere close to the construction industry in the United States, you know this name. Founded in 1884, small masonry business, small family business that is now building some of the largest, most complicated engineering construction projects in the country. Before we look inside these compartments, and there's some stuff you're gonna love, let's take some drone footage and see the outside of this thing. This unit's built on a Ford F600 regular cab, and it's got an IMT 11-foot Dom 1 body. You may have not seen a Dom 1 body with this compartment configuration before, but this is 60 inches all the way around to maximize your storage space and also accommodate this top. For lifting capacity, we've got an IMT 7500 22-foot crane. And then for your air compressor, your hydraulics, your welding, your generation capabilities out in the field, you've got the Miller EnPak A60GBHW. I can never remember those letters at the end. It's a great box though. If you're running some of the most crazy construction projects in the country, you're not going to be able to get that done on schedule during just daylight hours, so you need a lot of light. On this truck, we've got lights underneath to light up your work walking area, make sure that you're safe and you know what you're stepping into. We've got extra work light up on the top here. We've got two of those on the other side. You've got a couple of these buyer's work lights on the corners and the rear, and then you've also got boom tip lights on your crane. Plenty of light. Are you ready for this compartment? Are you ready? This thing, oh, you are. If you're a service truck guy, you're gonna love this thing. If you're familiar with the Dom 1 bodies, you'll notice that this compartment is not only taller than the normal compartment, but it's also wider. The standard Dom 1 bodies have a wall in between here, so you've got a larger compartment and a smaller compartment. This body does away with that wall. It's got some extra bracing along the top to keep everything rigid. And then not only do you lose that extra wasted space that's in the middle beside the walls, but you're able to put this giant C-Tech toolbox in here. This has 8 drawers from large to small, taking up the full width of that compartment. Got a nice pad in the bottom, very nice latching mechanism, aluminum, very well made. This thing is money. I got so excited about the toolbox that I forgot to mention we've got a 1500 watt inverter here mounted to the shelf. We carry a lot of battery powered tools now, so having space for all that charging apparatus is very important in the field. But let's do one thing. Let's just look at this toolbox one more time. Passenger side compartments, man, we got a lot going on over here. We've got jumper cable reel, we've got an oxygen acetylene reel, we've got welding reels, we've got a salvage reel. Over the wheel well, we've got, boom, more C-Tech toolboxes. We've got 2 more drawers. We've got a custom-made bookshelf and a shelf above. Brad, come here. This thing even comes with a whiteboard.
Oh, wow.
Look at this. Body also has wheel chock holders incorporated on the passenger side. Keeps these babies at the ready, but also out of the way. In the crane compartment, pretty straightforward. You've got your 50-foot air reel, your air regulator, your Series 4 controls for IMT, your EnPak panel, and then behind that on this wall here, convenient to access when you're in the field, you've got your 240 and your 120 volt outlets. On the rear of the truck, we've got backup sensors and a backup camera, keep you safe when you're in reverse. And then we've got strobe lights, the work lights, we've got a Wilton vise, and then it's really hard to top that toolbox, but this has to be my second favorite thing on this truck, this top. We've covered a couple of different options for enclosing your load space. We've done a metal top, we've done some bow and tarp systems, we've had a tarp system that has 2x4s sewn into it. So there's a couple of different versions. This customer came to us with a request for this top, which we had never heard of before. And sometimes we get a little nervous about how all that's going to get executed, but this turned out great. Look at how easy this thing is to open and close. Inside the load space, we've got 4 strips of E-track with these clips allow you to secure whatever you're carrying down so it's not rolling inside your load space, along with the D-rings on the floor. We've got your spare tire carrier. You're out, you get a flat, nice to have a spare, get yourself back on the road quickly, and then a 50-gallon salvage tank. Thanks for watching. If you go to the top right-hand corner of our website, it shows the number of projects completed from when we started keeping track. And we're currently at 2,231 projects completed. The vast majority of those are custom service trucks. We've also done some lube trucks. We've done some articulating cranes. We've put a couple of robots on trucks. But the value of planning is one of the biggest lessons that I've learned over 2,231 projects. In the past, we'd just get in a hurry to get these projects started because we wanted to get them to the customer as soon as possible. But if you don't find the problems ahead of time, and every custom project is going to have some problems, if you don't find those problems ahead of time, your projects are just going to get stalled out. And that's not good for your team. It's not good for your customer. You guys, the QT team, did a fantastic job planning this project out, getting drawings, just sweating all the details so that by the time this hit fab and assembly, this project just flowed through very, very, very nicely. You guys did a great job. If you need a custom service truck, hit us up. Find us on Instagram at QT Equipment, Facebook QT Equipment, our website QTEquipment.com. Work dirty, work happy. I've said it so many times I forget. Work dirty, be happy. Until next time, let's go. Quick PSA, quick safety tip. On a daily basis, if you're using your crane, pop out your operator's manual. It's a small manual about this big. Go to page 51. It's your daily inspection reminders. Check everything out. Doesn't take a whole lot of time. Make sure that you're safe and make sure that these pins, there's 3 of them on each side, are torqued to 57 foot-pounds.